we've rearranged the cars so that we have access to the TT because the tow truck driver is approaching. According to their app, he's on my street and coming from that direction. And there he is. So probably won't shoot while he's here, but glad that he's here. All right, it's ready to go. Lights are on, they're hooked up, they're gonna do their thing. Started more work in this closet. And don't mind the cobwebs because of course it's all coming down. Haven't really scraped, the mold got taken care of. I got the hammer out and started separating this wall here because I want this whole wall to come out. And as I was doing it and as I was going up the top, I noticed that this was really cracking. So I started taking a look at what was going on top here. And I could tell really that this actually, when I went to hit this to test it, that this goes into this wall, which is behind this wall. Let me see if I can back up and show you that there's a wall there. Behind that wall is this bathroom and this Cape Cod second floor. So I, kind of crept along this wall, and sure enough, this inside the wall of this part of this closet back here is the same as this over here, this part that I wanted to take out, which leads me to conclude that when they built the bathroom in here, they just built this right up against the wall that was over there. So that top piece, I'll spin around again, this top piece here actually is covered up. They drywalled over it. So I'm guessing what I'm gonna have to do is get a Sawzall. I'll take the ceiling out, I guess, and get a Sawzall, and I'm gonna have to cut right down along this wall as carefully as possible and not trash the drywall or anything. If we want to open that whole, sorry, there's a lot of stuff to step on. If we want to open that whole space up like I thought. So once upon a time when this closet was made and they made they made two closets as the end of that, this was all open. So maybe this was just one big room, I'm guessing, that went all the way to there. And then when they added the bathroom, they just, added it flush against that. And then they put two doorways in. And so that whole wall is an addition, a 1960s edition. And this stuff might go all the way back to the 1940s when the house was built. It's just never easy. And I still don't feel good. I've gotten a lot of work done because I haven't been feeling great. But today, I'm working from home and I came up at my lunch time and thought, I'm going to start pulling away at this and seeing what's going on. And it's worse than I thought. Not happy about that. All right, see you, bye. Another cleaning up project I have going on is some shelving down in the basement. And it looks like we have the history of recent past 20 years of Disney World packaging boxes where dreams come true. We've got all kinds of boxes from eras with different icons, and this one's kind of cool with a Mickey cutout in it. And celebrate the future. This is the year 2000. This is a 20-year-old Disney box, and we've got shirt boxes and other Disney store boxes with different kind of looks and logos on them, and more of those. Oh, and this one's a good one too. 20 magical years, Walt Disney World. So this is, this is a collector's paradise. The 25th, 25 years, Walt Disney World. It's time to remember the magic. Look at all this stuff that we have kept over the years. Oh my goodness, pack rats. But I don't want to just throw it away. We're working on it.
taking off the battens is a good idea. And then we're just kind of, you know, having to get in between all this. This is as old as the house though, so it doesn't want to come apart, to be honest. Get her done. If I had my pry bar, which has disappeared over the years, that would be so handy. We're making significant progress here. I got the saw because I'm going to need a circular saw to get that stuff off the ground. Of course, it's well done. Look at this. Look at this fine work that I'm destroying. Well done, people. Well done. Things are progressing. Trying to get this top piece out, although we had a fatality. Good old faithful hammer. Had it for 25 years, I'd say. But we have a replacement. Not going to say this hasn't been without challenges, but you know, we got some skills. So we got the reciprocating saw, the Sawzall, and cut that as best I could at the top. Successfully able to cut that out at the bottom, so that's clear. The question is, what are we going to do with this wall where the bench is? My hope is to cut it off right here at the same height, and then just cap it off, you know, or maybe up a little higher, make a little armrest. I'd have to be pretty good, steady hand to do that. I gotta get this piece out, and then I'm gonna have to get this stuff out over here. And then my plan is to just, you know, put a 2x4 across here and then finish the wall up to the ceiling to cordon off that room. So this piece goes, that should be okay. I should be able to get that one out of there. That top piece though, that's gonna be a problem. This top piece, because it extends all the way down. So I'm gonna have to try to cut it, you know, right here. It's always something. It's always something. Well, sometimes you just got to go for it, and I think I did it.
Nice, Ben. Funny thing, so he was coming out. Nice, Bobby. Is.
Yes, Corey.
Coaches.
Build out. Look at that. All the way up. Go wide. Stay back. Wide.
And that was good thought on his part. Oh! Yeah, there you go.
Watch your line, Isaac. Hey, drop. Can we go wide again? Yeah, go to the ball.
Finish it.
Come on.
Seriously?
Happy Sunday, here we are. I just got to church and I am 5 minutes late. I don't know how late I am. So I'm gonna leave you rather quickly with just this view. Isn't it great when the sunlight's hitting that limestone and the steeple up there? Oh well, this is the things I usually take pictures of, but I don't have time to take a picture right now. I gotta go and I gotta beat the car. All right, happy Sunday. Let's make our Sunday Sunday-ish.
I got some work to do. Okay, but in the meanwhile, I was just getting ready to start doing this. I was actually in the bathroom and on Twitter, and I came upon a thread that involved stuff, right? But major mind reading. So if you know anything about cognitive psychology, it's something that people do. We think that we are just really good at reading people and reading people's motivations and what they're thinking. Mind reading, really. But study after study after study has shown that we're really, really bad at it. So that's my my comment, my warning, my observation today is kind of a self-check for yourself, because since I've been made aware of this, I've tried to work at it. Now, there's a lot of things that we just can't control, like, confirmation bias is, I call it jokingly, the most powerful force in the universe, because we will work so hard to keep believing things that we already believe, even in the face of all kinds of evidence. But we can't help it, and I can't help it, and I'm aware of it, but I know that I still do it. I try not to. And I hope you try to not be that way, even though we're kind of hardwired to be that way. And this is another way that we're hardwired. We think we're so good at figuring out what what they really meant was. And I bet this is why they did that. And you don't know. We are unbelievably bad at doing it. So when you catch yourself, it's trying to, extrapolate trying to figure out what somebody else's motivations are, why they're doing what they're doing, what they're thinking. Stop yourself and recognize you're wrong. You're wrong. We think we're good at it, and we are extraordinarily bad at it. So that's kind of my Dave tip for today. That's my Sunday tip. All right, I got work to do. I'm kind of behind. I was lazy, and now I need to work fast. All right, making your day. Just for fun, I'm gonna take you on a little tour of all this wood that I've removed. There's a bunch of stuff over there. Well, oh wait, let's not forget the little stuff, because I want to show you this. These are all the nails that I have taken out of all the wood that I removed, as I'm going along this way. Just trying to do a clean demo. All right, I have to put this piece of wood right here. I have to attach it across the ceiling there so that I can fill that space, and really wait for the spackling to dry so I can sand all that. Do another kind of cleaning in here, and we're ready to paint. So job right now is get all of this stuff out of here. We're getting closer in here. This is mocking up the approximate height of how this is going to have to work if we want to have two closet rods. It's going to have to come almost that far out from the wall. I think I can probably go in another inch or so, maybe over to here for the closet rod, and still have room for two things, top and bottom, without it brushing the floor, which you don't really want. So this was just a wall that used to be back there. Now I've taken all the nails out of the pieces, and I'm kind of propped it up to gauge how far out we're going to need. And if I buy, melamine or something to fabricate, a new one of these, I need to, it's pretty big. The stock pieces don't, they're too tall, or they're not deep enough. So we're gonna have to custom make something, I think, but it's getting there. It's about all cleaned up, at least. Almost ready for paint. Our exciting, fun-filled Sunday has come to an end. Got some work done, played some sand volleyball, lost 2 out of the 3 games, but they were tightly contested, and it was a fun team that we played against. Nothing exciting to report. Hey, continue washing your hands. I am probably less worried about this whole coronavirus thing going around than many of you viewers are, but I'm around this kind of stuff, and the panic is getting frustrating. So wash your hands, don't touch your face. other than that, we'll see you tomorrow. We'll get this week started. I got to edit. So thanks for watching. Like the video. Subscribe if you want to subscribe, of course, and ring the bell if that's what you're into as well. All right, make your day. We'll see you. By the way, I can't wait to get the closet finished because this is my view between me and the TV here tucked in here. This used to be in the closet and now it's in my way. It'll get done soon.